Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an update tour of my US General tool cart. All the updates that I've done and modifications I guess I have continued to do. But right now what you're looking at is the LY6 6.0 iron block that we are going to put in a 1970 Impala. For the bore, we have it milled out 30 over, and we are also putting a Texas Speed cam, Wiseco pistons, Texas Speed springs, and performance oil pump, and all the upgraded fixings. Right now this is just a mock-up of where the water pump's going to go, how it's going to place. I'll do more videos on this at a later date, but right now work's got us pretty much tied up. So let's get into what you guys are here for. Doesn't she look beautiful? Oh, Wiseco pistons, ICT billet parts, what? Texas Speed parts, what? ARP, oh no. So anyways, let's get into the show. So you guys are all here to see the upgraded tool cart tour and all the modifications I have done thus far. Upgrades and rearrangements and stuff like that. So this is my US General 30-inch tool cart. If you guys remember in my previous video, I put an LED in the lower bottom drawer, right down there. So this way it'll be easier to see. At the time I had sockets and stuff like that. So if you're in a low lighting situation, power goes out or something like that, you still need to work on your car or someone else's car. That's the only reason why I put that in there. Some people liked it, some people found it interesting, some people questioned why. Somebody even said it looked like a fridge and a late night snack, and a combination of those words. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing you're going to notice is I put these little identification magnets on the side for each drawer, so you know what drawer you're going to get into in case you have a buddy that doesn't know what he's doing or doesn't know where to get your sockets and stuff. You just have it labeled and you'll know it, and he will know exactly where to look and where to get it. So let's start with the outside before we open it up. So you can see on the side over there that I have a Milwaukee M12 battery, I guess you call it battery rack, right down the side. That's being held by magnets. They can hold up to 4 batteries all at once, and those are the M12 3.0 and 6.0s. And then we got a little spray can tray, and then we got my M18 battery shelf as well, holding just 2 batteries, the XC 8.0 and a 5.0. And then at the bottom of the cart you will see my 3/8 torque wrench, a M12 saw, battery charger, and some boxes over there with hole saws, punches, and bearing pullers and stuff like that. This right here is an old digital multimeter. This is actually run off of Nixie tubes. So those are old Russian tubes on the inside that emit a nice soft orange glow with filament that lights up. This is what it'll look like. I'm making custom leads right now for this so you can see how it works. But as you can see, that in the camera it's slowly pulsating, but in real life it's just stagnant color. So you can see how it'll range and everything like that. Decimal. So it's an old retro Nixie tube multimeter. So let's go ahead and open her up, because I know you guys are all dying to see what upgrades I've done. So in my last video you'll notice that I had all my power tools up here, and now I arranged it because someone put in the comments to put my sockets up top, and I took their advice, and I took their advice, and I have to say this definitely looks way better and everything like that. So I would have to say this looks way better than my original idea. So these socket trays are the Westling machine billet socket trays. They come in multiple different sizes and lengths, and I have the 1/4 inch. The orange are going to be metric, green are going to be standard. So we have 1/4 inch, we have the 3/8, and then at the very end we have the 1/2 inch sockets. They are all going to range from different types. The 1/4 inch are going to be the Milwaukee 1/4 inch socket set, which they look really good. Haven't really used them yet. I just got them about a month ago. Then I'm going to have the Blue Point sockets for the short 6-point, and then I'm going to have some Tekton as the 12-point mixture of Tekton. Over here we're going to have more Tekton there. I think the 6 points are going to be, these are going to be Icon, the 6 points and the 3/8. I do have a few, I want to say Matco, yeah, we got a few Matco brand. I know I also have a few Snap-ons and stuff like that. These are the mid-length or semi-deep. We have our Torx bits, not a whole collection, but I do have some of them. As far as our impact, we have the 6-point 1/2 inch. We have adapters. We have the Snap-on extra long handle 3/8 with a custom braided paracord. I did that myself. I got bored, so I just wanted to see what I could do. Then we have the Milwaukee 1/4 inch, and then we also have a long handle 1/4 inch from Snap-on. I am a Milwaukee and Snap-on fan, so if you haven't noticed. More on this side, this is all going to be the mirror image of the metric on the 1/2 inch. These are going to be your Tektons. These are going to be your Icons. These are going to be your Tekton. Which one are these? Yeah, these are Tekton too. And then more Tekton. Icon. Yeah, these are going to be your Icon. And then you have your Milwaukee 1/4 inch. And then we're going to take a look over here. We have the Milwaukee screwdriver set. And I have the Phillips and flatheads. Then I have a Tekton 3/8. This one is a Snap-on USA 3/8 standard length. Then we have a Cobalt flexible head 3/8. We have the Easy Red 1/2 inch flexible head, and then we have another 1/2 inch Snap-on. This is one I found in the street. Very, very, very awesome. And we have another breaker bar over here. This one's going to be by Duralast. And a little side tray over here just to hold extra spare parts and stuff like that. So from there, oh, I forgot to mention the LED strip that I put in there. So I put the LED strip at the bottom of the drawer, and I thought it'd be cool to put one up top so I could also have better lighting and situations, so other people, if they need to look for tools, they'll be able to see the socket sizes and everything like that really easily, which is also why I labeled in the exact position of every socket, so this way it's just one label for the entire row. But anyways, I digress. So as you can see in the reflection, this is going to be your LED strip that's taped to the side right here, and that is going to be run off of that little module right there. And what that is, it is a sensor to measure distance, and has OC or NC, normal control, an OC. Yeah, one of those. Someone will correct me in the comments. But so if I put my hand over it, the sensor detects it that it's close, so it shuts off. I move my hand, it detects that my hand is moved, and it turns on. This is running off a wall power supply, only because I have to get a buck converter to connect to my battery source so I could run both of them off a buck converter on one battery. So I could go over that a little bit later as well. I know I need to do a diagram on that. Sorry for the dog. So moving on, this is going to be the hammer drawer, which is going to be up top. Just a dead blow snap-on, regular framing hammer. This would be a Milwaukee. I forgot what these are called, but I like these because these are easy adjustable. Push a button and it locks in place. Way better than the other pressure wrenches. Or not pressure wrenches, but the adjustable ones. So I like these. I have two of these. This is just one of them in this drawer. Then I have a little screwdriver bit set. And then over here, we're gonna have our socket runoff. Sockets, wrenches, and stuff like that that don't fit in the top. So as you can see, just a mixture of different sockets, sizes, lengths, with our swivel heads and more adapters, wrenches, and these are all different types and brands: Craftsman, Husky, Craftsman, Cobalt, so on and so forth. And over here is going to be our pliers and stuff like that. So yeah, pliers, crescent wrenches, needle nose, filler gauge, snap ring puller, and over here is going to be our wrenches. Oh, still not used to the whole latching system. So here are a bunch of different So here are a bunch of different wrenches. We have Cobalt, Cobalt, Cobalt. Okay, pretty much all Cobalt. Except for the ones back there I got from, I think it's AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts. Just needed one, ran out, got one real quick. Got one Craftsman back there, poured on the little guy. These are the, I think, 120 teeth silent ratcheting system. So as you can see, you don't hear it twisting. Very, very silent. I like it. Don't know how strong it is because I don't really use them that much on heavy applications, so I can't give you an honest opinion on if they're going to be very durable when it comes to torquing down some heavy duty bolts. But I will say I do like these. These have the teeth where you can have multiple different heads, like 12 point, 4 point, 6 point, and so on and so forth. I do like those. Those are really nice. Feel good in the hand, nice, sturdy. Haven't had any issues with those. And then moving on to the drawer that everyone likes. So this is my M12 M18 drawer. Everything in here is pretty much Milwaukee except for the 1/2-inch torque wrench. That is a Craftsman. So I have my M18 high torque 1/2-inch driver, my 3/8 stubby driver. This is going to be M12, this one's going to be M18. Got M12 drill, M12 light, M12 3/8 driver, and I have the Milwaukee M12 Dremel, and that thing I have attached to the Dremel flex shaft because I've been working on the heads for the LS, and I've been doing a port and polish job on the inside, and I'm still trying to work on the outside, which is taking me a little bit, but I will get to it soon enough. So this will conclude my updated toolbox tour. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. I will link the video where I wired this drawer up and showed you how to wire it up, how to connect your battery up top, and run the wires through the back and underneath the drawer and up and around, so it goes into the back of the drawer. And it doesn't get in the way or anything like that. This is run off a magnet system, so whenever it closes and the sensor reads it, you'll see it turn off right there. And you see it turn on, off, on. So no need for a switch or nothing like that except for that magnetic switch, which is still technically a switch, but you don't need to actually push a button or nothing. So I'll leave this open. Tell me, alright guys, so tell me what you guys think in the comments below. What you guys liked about it, what you disliked about it, what you want me to go over again, and stuff like that. I noticed somebody commented that the tools don't even look dirty, which is true. A lot of them are new. I did order a bunch of these over the last 6 months. As you can see, the icons are fairly used for the 6 points. I've used those for jobs. The Tekton, Snap-on, and stuff like that are pretty much new. I don't do mechanics full-time. I just work on stuff, and I like to have the proper tools when I need them. Or if someone needs to work on a car, they could bring it by and they could use my tools. So a lot of these tools have come in handy when working on the LY6 and stuff like that. So please feel free to leave a comment below. Tell me what you guys think and let me know what you guys want to see more of. So feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those things. If you didn't like it, leave a thumbs down, tell me why, or just leave a thumbs down. Whatever makes you feel better. Thanks for watching.